on, I'm just gonna check.
You never know your optimism, Tony.
Oh wow, I can hear us. I can hear us.
Let's share it.
All right.
I'll share it on my page, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Live?
Be able to. Yeah, we're live now. I'm just gonna check. Can you hear yourself? We're just doing.
I can on the phone, but not here. I'll share it on my page, do you reckon?
Oh yeah, there you are.
Live?
Yeah, we're live now.
There you are. You're live.
All right, done.
I'm going to put a little note to anyone. If you want to join along, jump on to Zoom. I'll put our little chat box here as well, so we can see people. Where's my chat?
I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick, Tony.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I really didn't think about that. That's cool. It's going to have to sit there. Or not. Oh, someone's messaged me. Nope. Stream starting in I can hear Heath. Heath, bro.
Yo.
What do you reckon? Won't be diving for another 2 months, man.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer.
It is a bummer. I'm very sad. That's okay.
This is protested in the water.
Yeah. Oh, let's have a look. Make this a little smaller. There we go.
Not much different. Here we go.
All right. I think we're ready. Is that the new pants?
New pants.
Looks good.
Hey.
Looks real good. I like it.
Hey.
Tommy told me he didn't like the blue ones when you were out of the room.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. They're terrible. I was like, what? It's all retarded live on the stream.
Special.
And people can ask questions. Ask questions in the chat.
You might have to put me a bit more forward.
Yeah.
So I can see them.
Hey, see, if you ask questions in the chat, it pops up on the screen.
Yep.
So fancy.
So fancy. You're so good at this, Chongy.
That's what I'm pumped about. I'm pumped that lockdown has taught me how to be a bigger geek.
Yeah? What do you always were one?
Yeah, I'm even bigger now, mate. Massive geek. What's happening? We just got to get... So, if you can get people to ask and comment on it, it looks more popular. We look more popular than we actually are.
So, ask people to comment.
Yes.
Heath, you're going to have to log on and comment.
Yeah. And you'd be like, ask any questions in the stream, guys. It's all good. I'm going to share on my page. Sharing a group.
We are going live in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this, Shongi.
Live in 15. Get your clippers ready.
Yeah, babe.
Hey, how did your did you have another one? A hair curling one?
I did.
How did that go?
It was interesting because it went well and everyone got a good result in the end, but I wasted about 10 minutes because I didn't realize that my left is your right.
Oh, okay.
You know what? You know the mirror?
Yeah.
How we do it? Yeah, so that was a bit shitty. So
Is that hard when you're doing workshops?
it is, because I'm teaching this side and trying to guide someone how to do it, but it's the opposite hand. So
Gotcha.
I'm just going to tell
Hey,
people.
we're all trying to figure out this streaming thing.
Yeah, well, we have to, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna make you a home hairdressing influencer superstar.
Oh, look out.
Yeah, watch out.
2020 was the best year.
2020, fuck. What a year. Bring some clippers, scissors, and a willing participant. Or not. There we go.
Or what? Or a mirror?
Do they need mirrors?
I guess if you're doing it yourself, you could use the laptop.
Can you do a self mullet?
A self mullet?
Yeah.
It would be a bad one, but yeah, sure.
Oh, wow.
Are you thinking about it?
Well, I think I've got a small window of opportunity before I try for the MFB where I could shave myself into a mullet.
Yes, Chongy.
Just a small window where I can look like a cretin.
When's your tryouts?
Oh, it's not really tryouts anymore. I've just got like the final stages, but you've still got to jump through them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so still got a few things to go.
Yeah.
But before I cut myself into like short sides, is it short top and sides or something? I don't know.
It's pretty short on the top and really short sides, but really long from there onwards.
Yep.
I think
Check
it'd be
it out.
great.
It's pretty long now.
It is so long. I've never seen it that long. I love it though. You look like Jesus.
So luscious.
Can you leave it out for the video, please?
Sure, we can have matching hair. Let's get a real buffy. The hairdressing special. Okay, let's have a look. Hey, so how has your training been? You're looking ripped to shreds.
Look, I took the first ISO really seriously and probably started training more than I've ever trained. But now I've just winded it back and doing a little bit more yoga and Pilates and walking and running, which is good. I've been a bit preoccupied with the business stuff, so I haven't really cared as much to be.
Oh, welcome to being a business owner.
I know, I don't know how you do it some days.
You're learning so much.
I prefer it.
Huh?
I prefer it. I feel like training has been a big distraction from actually doing what I really want to do. So,
what kind of training do you do?
So I was doing CrossFit.
Yeah.
And now I'm just doing yoga stuff. So I was.
Have you got a full barbell, like a full barbell setup and stuff?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love the early lifting stuff.
What's the numbers at? What's the snatch at?
I got to 35, which was nice.
Nice.
I never thought I'd get there, and then I stopped doing it altogether. So
opened a business. That's the progression.
Yeah.
Once you get to 35, you open a business. That's what happened when I hit 35.
It's done.
Ooh, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I'm excited.
Fucking hot in this room.
And people have asked for different workshops. What other workshops would you run?
All right, so I was thinking about this because I've had a few requests as well.
Ooh.
So a makeup workshop.
An
eyeliner.
I'm definitely in
Eyeliner.
that one.
How to
Yeah.
how to do a wing liner.
A wing liner.
Yeah,
What's
it's
that?
like it's a skill, but there's a few tips and tricks that you can definitely give to people. Now that we're going to be in, I guess, stage 4 for a little bit longer, you could
Our
do
cages.
a cage.
Yeah.
You could do a very brief women's haircut, but it wouldn't be anything too technical because, yeah, I think a woman could really fuck up her hair. A men's haircut's a bit different, so.
Could you fuck this up? Ooh.
Not really. I think, remember when we cut your dreads?
Yeah.
What
Wow.
happened? I don't even remember. We were doing something, it just didn't work, did it?
I think we were trying to make it look not stupid. And then
Yeah.
we were like, it looks stupid. And then we
Yeah.
just shaved it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so what would you do for the women's haircut? Would it be a self haircut?
Yeah, it would be a bit of a self haircut. There's only one way that you could do it, and it's just bringing all your hair forward and just trimming the ends.
Yep.
So it would be a long haircut. I did have one lady reach out to me and ask for a workshop how to do your kids' hair.
That's good.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
Okay, well, there's one.
absolutely. You're called
Yeah.
Mamawest.
Yeah, I guess you've got a good point there.
What's the difference between a man's haircut and a woman's a kid's haircut?
Costs half the price and the same
Oh.
amount of
It's a smaller head.
and a lot harder because you can't control the kid. They're going to do whatever they want to do.
Okay. What are your tricks? Do you have tricks?
Tips and tricks is probably an iPhone.
Yeah, wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, I reckon you should totally do that. Kid's haircut.
Well, there's one. Yeah, I guess how to wash your hair is another thing. A lot of people don't know how to wash their hair. Products.
I do not know how to wash my hair. I'm gonna say that.
It's a thing. So what do you mean? What do you do? Do you wash it?
Not really. I sometimes steal Loz's conditioner when I get too tangled, but
Yeah.
generally it's just cold water.
Really? So you don't shampoo it?
Nah.
Never.
I haven't used shampoo or soap on my body for a long time. Like occasionally I'll do it, but I'm not like, I just have a rinse.
Do you wear deodorant?
Nah.
No deodorant.
I don't smell. Well, no one's told me.
Do you
But
sweat?
I have. Yeah. I've been by myself for a long time. Oh man.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. 10 minutes. Let's see if there's anyone on the stream.
I might just pop an Instagram to how to get on through Facebook as well.
Yeah. I reckon an Instagram workshop might be good. But you've got to change things, I think. I don't know.
So- Put it on live on Instagram or?
Yeah. But I haven't really explored any Instagram live stuff, but I will.
Do you have more of a Facebook following or an Instagram following?
I think Facebook. I don't know. That's the only thing I know. 'Cause I'm not really on Instagram much. I'm not down with the kids.
Yeah.
I'm just going to copy this and post it into the Good Karma network that I'm on.
Hey guys, we are live now. We are about to start in 8 minutes and 37 seconds. We are ready for you. If you want to jump on and have a chat, ask any questions before we get started, we are waiting for you. So if you don't go on Functional U Facebook page to live stream it, you can go to zoom.functional-u.com.au and we'll see you there.
You are such a Instagram influencer.
Do you want to know what just happened? I didn't even record. So some fucking influencer.
That's the best. I was like, wow, that was really good. I have to record stuff probably at least 5 times before I post it live. Just because I put too many ums and ahs in it.
Well, let's go round 2. Sorry, Tony.
You got this.
Hey everyone, we are live and going to start in 7 minutes and 37 seconds. If you are not following the zoom.functional-u.com.au, you can log on to the Facebook Live on the Functional U Facebook page. We'll see you soon. Recorded.
All recorded, ready to go.
Let's do this.
Hey Sheridan.
Woo! We have our first participant. Ooh,
Hey. I had to turn off Remnant from the Ashes to come and do this.
Let's
Strongy.
have a look. Hey, Dad.
What happened? You've gone upside down.
Oh, she's paused.
Is I back?
I just want to say my dad's here today for the workout. Have you got someone in your hair, Dad? Hello?
Gotcha.
Sheridan.
Can you hear me?
You're on pause, Sheridan.
No. Stable. Fuck. That's not. Where is it, babe?
Uh-oh. We've got
Technical
to...
difficulties will be back shortly.
6:22.
Oh, Susan Chadwick's ready to roll. Welcome, Susan. Welcome, Susan. Welcome, Suzanne. And Helen. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Just got Sheridan on pause. Guys, if you want to jump on Facebook and give us a like, share the post. Helen, you're going to have to chop your own hair. Uh-oh. What's up, Lee?
Just getting ready.
Are you getting a haircut? Oh, Sheridan's gone off. She's had technical difficulties, but she'll come back on.
I'm just going to take some before photos.
Oh, man. This is going to be such a nice Father's Day gift to everyone.
I prefer chocolate and socks.
What's up, Nick?
Give me front photo. Side photo.
Oh, God. Getting checked in at the station.
This side.
I might have to run this tutorial if Sheridan doesn't come back. Hey guys, welcome to the tutorial. Let's get a shaver.
Put towel. I don't get hair all over me. Or...
There's Sheridan with her long hair.
Oh wow, some lovely hair.
When she was a little girl.
Oh hey Sheridan, we're back on.
Hi, Nick. Welcome. That
We're back
close.
Whew.
Who's having a haircut today? Nick, is it you or your son?
No, me.
Hey, are you doing it for him?
Yeah, I am.
Woohoo! Lucky Nick. Hi, Lee.
Hey, how you going?
Both two Lees today.
Can you
Hi, Lee.
imagine? Can you imagine halfway through the haircut if you you just dial out? People just have half a haircut.
Totally. A bit of another conundrum. Workshop point 2.
Right. Come back next Sunday. We'll finish your haircut.
Not going anywhere for a few weeks. That's okay.
Worst case, I just have to give him a number 1.
That's not
Hang
an
on,
option.
that's my best case.
That's the backup plan. Ooh.
Dad, are you having a haircut today?
Yeah, Lee's got her clippers.
Oi, Lee, we're going to teach you.
Oh, wow. The confidence is awesome.
Hi, Cedar.
Hi, how you going?
Good. How are you going?
Good, thank you.
All right, let's have a look.
The
We got
countdown.
2 minutes. Guys, if you're on here, if you could jump onto the Facebook page, give it a like. Let us know you're going to do it with Sheridan. Share it. Give it some
What
love.
Facebook page, Johnny?
Functional You. Just going to mute some people. Whew.
Trying to get back to our speaker view.
Sheridan, you might need to pin me. So right
Yes.
click and pin me.
Right click you. Yep, done. Perfect. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm going to move everyone. Is there any way I can see people at the same time or not
Oh, you
really?
might have to go to gallery mode.
Gallery view? Yep. Okay, but then I can't see the chat.
Oh, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
All right, cool. I'll go to gallery.
Let us know if you're doing this live and ask any questions you might have in the
Judith, where's Mel? You're muted, Judith.
So this is our first haircut workshop. It won't be the last because we're in lockdown for another 8 weeks. Yeah, buddy.
Hello.
Or you cry. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Welcome.
Good. We're good. How are you?
I'm petrified.
I bet you are. You're in good hands.
I hope so.
Look
Yes,
at that hair.
Good hands.
He's like a guy that has a haircut every 5 months because he doesn't have time to go to the haircut. So I thought it was perfect.
I love it. I love it. And I see Cedar's man has a wrap on as well. Everyone's getting ready for the moment.
Hey, have we got before and after shots?
That's a really good question.
If everyone could take a before photo, and then we'll get an after photo as well.
Practice now.
Or you can talk now.
Oh yes, Sheridan, how do you recommend taking before and after photos?
Sorry?
What are your best before and after photo recommendations?
Chin down, everybody.
Chin down. Chin
And
down.
head tilt. Head tilt.
Oh, I like that.
Looks like Mama.
All right. Well, Sheridan, are you ready?
I'm ready. Is everyone ready?
I'm going to mute everyone, and we are going to get cracking.
Beautiful.
You ready, mate?
All right. Hi, everyone. My name's Sheridan. I am the creator of Mamawest, putting a new spin on the neighborhood salon, hopefully in West Footscray, 2020 or more likely 2021 at this stage with the new announcements. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Nonetheless, we are here today, and I'm here to guide you through giving your dad, your partner, your best friend a haircut. So I just want to give you all a bit of a disclaimer. I have had no sleep today because my toddler kept me awake all night. So if I get my words twisted, I'm either really nervous or going to blame that. So a few things I want to guide you through before we get started is if your model today, yes, we're all models today, has long hair, I want you to give a little bit of a horseshoe section around the hair. That's you too, Nick. If your hair's a bit shorter, that's okay too, because we will end up blending it in. So I want to talk a few things before we get started, and that is about the guard you are choosing to use today. So in my salon, if you turn around to me and you ask me for a number 3, I am going to slap you across the face because a 3 is really, really safe, and I don't like to play hairdressing safe. So normally I would suggest a 1 or 2, but because you guys are new to hairdressing today, I'm going to suggest at least a number 3 because a 3 is safe. So another thing I want to explain is men's hair cutting is square. Women's hair cutting is round. So when you're using your clippers, you want to make sure you are scooping out because that is going to stop you from going around the head shape. That is probably going to be your instinct, is to go around. So if you can scoop up and out, you're going to have a really good haircut today. What else? It looks like you guys don't really need to go on in there and cut off any length because everyone's hair is pretty short at this stage. I know if you're watching the Facebook Live, I can't see you, so it will be a little bit harder for me to give you feedback. But if you're on the Zoom, I can see you, so I'll be able to give you a little bit of feedback. So how we're going to do this is I'm going to show you this section. You're going to do a bit. I'm going to go back in and do the back. You're going to do the back. I'm going to go in and do the side. You're going to do the side. And then by the end, we'll decide whether we're going to cut the top or not. But this is more of a clipper haircut. If you've got really long hair, you know that it takes a lot to get a good scissor over comb haircut. So we're going to do more of a clipper cut today. So I had my beautiful model here today, and she does have long hair. So if you are having one of those ISO moments and you have long hair and you're like, I want to get rid of it and I want to go short today, what you want to do is grab your clipper without any guard on there and just remove the weight. That way you're going to be able to get in there a lot easier than if the hair is double the length. So, are we ready? Thumbs up. Hey, let's do this, guys. Your first ever men's haircut. Now, I do want to say as well, some of the best haircuts, especially in the 80s, were done by not hairdressers. So this could be the best haircut you've ever had, or it could just be a moment till the hairdressers are about to reopen. So you can go along with me, or you can watch and then do, but whatever feels right to you. I'm going to go on in there, go straight up and scoop up and out, up and out, up and out. I kind of put my comb going down so I can keep that little bit of length through there. Up and out, up and out. So I'm thinking that some people's instincts will be to just kind of go along the head shape. So if you can avoid that, that would be great. If not, let's just go in, scoop in and out, in and out. And that's going to create a little bit more of a square shape. She's looking better already, isn't she, guys? Now, my hair cutting mentor always tells me, don't be sloppy with your sections. So if you have decided to get rid of the top today, make sure that's a nice, clean horseshoe section. So we can leave that bit for later. The horseshoe section is going to keep us from taking away too much length. How's everyone going? Is there any chat, Chongi?
There's no chat at the moment.
No chat, that's good.
But we'll just have a look at everyone's haircut.
That's looking really good there, Nick. So if I could suggest anything, you want to go nice and firm on Nick's head. The trick with hair is you want to control it. Don't let it control you. Looking good there, Sassy, is it? Nice scooping action there, looking pretty good. You look like you've done this before, Cedar. Are you a hairdresser?
I'm pretty sure I've messed it up along the side, but thanks for the confidence.
Pretty good. All right, so Lee, looking good there. You've had a little bit of an experience, haven't you? I just want to also say my dad's on here today. Happy Father's Day to you, Dad. My best supporter. My dad actually paid my pre-apprenticeship, so if it wasn't for him, who knows where I'd be. All right, let's go on around. So I want to show you guys what I've done. There's still that little bit of length here. The reason why that length is here is because I've scooped out. All right, so we're going to move on to the back now, if you haven't already, because I know you all are so excited to do this haircut today. All right, so one thing I want to talk to you about the back is the crown stops here, but men look a lot nicer when they've got that little bit of weight created through here. And that's where you're going to get that nice square shape as well, because the head is round, but we want to create a square shape.
One of the sauce ones.
So going on in there, we're going to keep making sure we're scooping out and away from the hair so we can maintain that length.
Look if you.
You look like you have some questions.
Yeah, is there any questions, guys? I'm all ears. I'm here
Lee
for
just
you
looks
guys.
concerned.
Hey, we're just here for a good time today. I knew it was going to be a bit of a laugh and a half, but of course a good haircut as well, right, guys? It's also good for me to get my hands a bit dirty today. I haven't touched many real people's hair. My partner's growing his hair out at the moment, so he couldn't be my model today, which was a bit sad, but I do like him with long hair.
Hey, Choir, is that a bowl? Are you cutting a bowl cut, mate? Classic Chinese cut.
Hair.
The bowl is a classic Chinese cut. It's not to be frowned at.
It is. I had a bowl haircut. We've all had one.
You can't mess up a bowl.
You can't mess up a bowl. We could
Get
try
that
it.
bowl out.
Can I just ask a question?
Of course.
Just got a question. So when you say number 3 on these ones,
yes.
How do I know? Oh, this is number 6. That's why there's no hair going off.
Okay, yes, a number 6. If I thought a 3 was safe, a number 6 is like so safe.
I wonder what.
Safe.
Okay, I just gotta go on another.
Safe doesn't get Instagram likes.
What's that?
Safe doesn't get Instagram likes. You want to be risky as. We've got 8 weeks of growth. Come on, guys. Let's go number 1.
Well, some people's case.
Yeah.
I have a question. How high up do you go right now?
So remember how we talked about that horseshoe section? We want to make sure we're only going around to that horseshoe.
Okay.
So Chungy, can we zoom up a little bit on me at all? Or?
Yep. I've just got to fix some stuff. I broke it.
So we'll leave it for last.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. I've zoomed up on Facebook.
Yes, great. So I want to make sure that we're just going to, about the horseshoe section, but just a little bit lower than that.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've done an excellent job. He could walk out right now and
I don't know about that.
You're giving his hairdresser a run for her money, or his.
Uh-oh. I've broke it on Facebook.
Broken?
I've broke something. Hold on.
Oh no, he broke it.
Wait up. I'm trying to fix it.
This
Okay.
is
We're back
fun.
in.
How's
We're
everyone
back in.
going?
I think we're getting some good results.
It looks like it.
Qua's bowl is looking very bowly.
Oh goodness me.
Hey mate.
Do I need any guidance at all? to chat in the chat as well. Or what we could even do is get the boyfriends to chat in the chat and the girlfriends to do the hair, hey? Hi, tell me how you're feeling in the chat, boys.
You don't want to move your head, guys. There might be a mistake.
True.
But you've got 8 weeks of growth. It's okay.
And you might have another 8, so it's not so bad, hey?
Oh, what is this?
All right. How's everyone going? Hey, Nick the pros on the clippers. He's in control. What's that, Nick? You're on mute.
Did you work at Essex Street at all? Did you?
That was the plan, but my venue fell through on Essex Street.
But what? Oh, didn't you ever have a salon there though? Did you?
No, my friend Ange did. That was Blue Phoenix.
That was it. So you never worked there though.
I did have the same last name and same hair color, which is very ironic.
That's why I thought you were from there for a minute. I'm thinking, was that you in Essex Street?
No, but believe it or not, she was in my mother's group. So we connected through mother's group. She ended up shutting down her hair salon.
So who was friends with Bo Ingham? Bo Ingham. No.
Not me.
Oh, no, wrong person. But it must have been the same colour hair. And she was covered in stickers as well, wasn't she?
She was. We're like twins. I can't wait to
Okay,
tell
so that's the one there then. The one with the pink hair.
Yes.
She was a bartender as well, I remember.
Yeah.
She worked for me.
Really? Wow.
A story for
That's
another
crazy.
time.
Yeah, I say. Small world, Nick.
Oh.
That's why I thought it. Then I'm thinking, nah, it couldn't have been you. But then again, I thought, nah, the tattoos and the colour hair is where I thought, hang on, was that you? And what was her name?
Angeline.
Angeline. All right.
Yeah.
This hair's looking good, everyone. It's looking
I
very
should
sharp.
go
Not sure.
do that now for me sideys.
Yeah, I'm just going to take it off the plug.
Yeah.
All right, I reckon we start moving into the top. How's everyone feeling about their haircuts? Hey, I've got a drink in one hand and a bit of a cheers. So let's into the top.
I'm just going to mute.
Libby, we can't see you, mate. Uh-oh. Something's happened with Lee's haircut.
Oh, question here.
They've turned off the camera.
What's it's just looking a bit interesting here at the back. I feel like it won't like thin out.
Okay, so don't stress too much about the top bit. What number did you end up using?
So I put it 3. Number 3 now.
Number 3, yeah. So maybe what you want to do is just kind of blend it in a little bit if you can. If you pop a comb into it and then blend up with the clipper and scoop out, you've got to remove that little bit of weight. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just go a little bit higher, use a comb and scoop out. So the higher you scoop out, the more weight you're going to take out. It's going to thin it out a lot. Just make sure you avoid the crown bit, which is through here. This is a very technical haircut for you guys today. Amazing work. I'm reading a book at the moment and it says feel the fear and do it anyway. And that's what you're all doing today, including the models in the chair.
Mostly the models.
Yes,
They are
Lee,
feeling the
I'm talking
fear.
to you, the model.
All right. Lee's coming back.
Lee's coming back.
He's his Zoom keeps crashing and freezing, but he's trying to reconnect.
That's
He needs
very
to reconnect or else he's going to have half a haircut.
Now, Lee likes
Maybe you need to go like
How's everyone feeling about the sides? Do you think we should move on to the top or do you want to wait just a little bit longer to catch up to each other?
We're ready for top.
Yeah? All right, let's go.
We're ready for the top? I think we're ready for the top. Kwa,
We're
are
ready.
you ready for the top?
Looks like there is no top qua.
It's go time.
All right, let's do this. So if your hair is a bit shorter, that's okay. You're just going to take a shorter length. Mine's quite long, so it might be a little bit harder to demonstrate. So what you want is remember we're doing it square. So remember to bring out your, Chongi, do you want to zoom a little bit more? Or?
You want zooming in?
Yeah, can you? Or?
I can. It just makes it blurrier, but I'll give it a go.
So we just want to make sure, guys, it's squared. So don't go around like this. We want to make sure that we're bringing the hair nice and square and out.
Sheridan, can you turn the head towards us? Can you bring the head closer to the camera? There we go. Guys, can you do that with your models?
I hope not.
Just do it, guys. Just do it.
So can you see if I go in like this? Is that better?
Yeah.
There the one.
So can everyone see
He's doing
the head shape?
Yeah, your son's there.
No, he's doing himself. Is it?
So I didn't get that, Sheridan. Could you do that again?
I'm just square to the head shape. Can everyone see that?
That's supposed to be jumping, eh?
Huh?
It's supposed to be learning.
Never.
I've already learned how many years.
There's a tons of good stuff there.
Nice and square, just a little section around there. If there's not much hair, you can just kind of pull out all the hair. It doesn't matter too much.
Feel the fear, guys, and do it anyway.
Look. That's why we're all here.
I don't want that too long to do.
Sassy, you're I can't even recognize him anymore. He just looks so, it's just like a different man.
Never.
Theta, you were a hairdresser in another life. I'll tell you that much. I am so impressed. Unbelievable. So, this is an okay angle. Can everyone see that I'm going square to the head? So fingers pointing down towards the floor. Huh?
Kwa's lost, Kwa has no control of the scissors anymore.
Do you want to do in the back?
Look on. Oh, shivers. That's a bit scary.
Hey, buddy.
Yep. Hey.
No, because I'm just, I've already cut this. I'm just making sure it's like even.
Hey. Yeah, Baba, cut your hair.
Have a look. Cutting over to Lee.
Hey.
Lee, that's looking good. That's looking good, Libby.
I have a question. For the coming towards the front, is it the same kind of deal?
All right. So you're ahead of the game, aren't you?
Oh.
A little bit with this soon. We're taking a good haircut. So we're honest there. We want to leave the front different from the back because that's how you kind of keep that little bit of weight there. I don't know if you guys have seen those haircuts on men that are like shaved straight up to here. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to do that today. We want to create some shape because you're professionals, especially you. I'm talking to you. You know who. All right. So moving on.
Oh, sorry.
What I'd like to suggest
One? Yeah, no one.
Get a section through the middle. Just between the Now remember, guys, what my mentor taught me? No sloppy sections with the top especially. If you can keep it neat, you will give your man a good haircut today.
So Sheridan, can you,
Yes.
I just saw you partition the front of the head. Can you
Yes.
talk through that a little bit? How do you
So
partition
let's
it?
talk about it. Can you guys see this? It's just a really slim centimeter section right through the center. that's going to connect to the back. So it'll connect. So we've got our guide here from the back. And then I've got my new section, which is a lot longer, guys. Can you see that? So I'm going to show you how to blend that. But what you want is a section straight through the middle.
Did you get that, Libby? Got a section straight through the middle. Libby's on. She knows.
Libby's on.
This isn't Libby's first time at the rodeo.
No, I hear these two have been doing their own undercuts and whatnot. Lee's given her an undercut. I hope you're going to return the favor after this, Lee. So what we want to do when we've got that section is we want to have our fingers parallel to the floor and just cut a section straight from that subsection that we've done at the back. And once you've got that guide, that's pretty much the hardest part of it. We just got to connect it all through.
So Sharon, I just don't really exactly know. So I partitioned a little bit in the middle, going down the center. Am I cutting that now or the bits off on the side?
So cut the one in the center. That's your guide. So lift that parallel to the floor and then cut. So that will be your guide for the rest.
Okay.
Make sense?
It's looking good, Lee. It's looking sharp.
Everyone's looking good. I'm not worried about any of our models today. So what we want to do now that we've got that little
This is so much harder than you think it is, by the way.
Look, I have to admit, getting your hair done is so much nicer than doing it yourself. I am a hairdresser and I hate doing my own hair. There is nothing nice about it. But we have to work with what we've got at the moment, don't we, guys? We've got to be positive and get through the rest of this ISO, and a haircut's going to make us feel a lot better about ourselves. Right?
Absolutely. I'm feeling better already.
Yeah. You're like a mermaid, Chongy.
Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to the woman's haircut, the self-cut.
Hey, well,
when are we going to do that one?
Make these a little unisex. That's a good question, Chongy. Well, I'm free for the next 6 weeks, so.
Mate, let's do it.
Okay, guys. So what I'm doing with that subsection in the middle, that is now the guide, and I'm now doing a cross section, and so now a horizontal section instead of that slim line down the middle, and that's going to be able to give us the same length across the head shape. So now we're going across. Does everyone understand that?
Team Cedar looking sharp, looking very sharp. He was a scruff, but now he's back to looking human.
Woohoo!
There it is.
That's why we're here today, guys, to make you feel good.
Team Nick, thrown in the towel. Thrown in the towel.
Now you don't have to pay him, Nick.
What have I done?
You don't have to pay your son now.
Hang on, I can't hear. What was that?
You don't have to pay your son now
Why is that?
for the haircut because you've taken over.
No, he's got the broom. He's starting to clean.
Oh, look out!
So he'll still want to get paid.
Double pay now because you're making me clean.
Hardest day. So I'm just going with each section. Now that I've got that subsection, I'm going on in, taking my next section, keeping it nice and clean.
What are you doing there, Sheridan?
So same with the subsection that we did in the middle. I'm just going now, same as what I did in the section before that, just picking up another section, pulling it up from the head with the comb, and there's already a guide there from the section that you've done before.
So when you say guide, is that a previously cut bit of hair?
Yes, so the guide was the slimline section that we took at the beginning.
Yep.
And every time we go in to pick up the hair up, we've got that little bit of a guide in the middle that is determining the length across.
That's how you get consistency.
Yes,
I like it.
consistency. Clean
I like it.
sections.
A consistent haircut is a bowl
Do we,
haircut.
do we start at the back or at the front?
So at the back, so you want to start with that back section that we took out and down, Libby. So remember how we took this part out and down?
Yep.
Now we've got the length, which is the guide.
Yep.
And then the slimline section will then match into that guide eventually once we've cut that. So that long piece will match up to that guide back there.
Yeah, I think I cut the long piece off, but I've got the middle. I've got the guide down the middle.
Yes. That's all you need. Just trust the guide and your fingers. Any questions? Looks like there might be one.
Hey Sheridan, so he's got this like little like bit here, which like pops up like a porcupine kind of thing. This little bit. Is it better to keep that longer? Pardon?
Yes, it is. Have you cut it into it at all?
A little bit.
Okay, so that would be, let's have a look. Let me see if I can get you through this. So if you can lift up your head for me and then show the camera just square.
Square. Straight.
Yeah, so maybe just turn your head to the right or left. Yeah, there we go. Yep, so if you can keep that little length through there,
there's a lot of things.
So once the rest is short, it will be okay because it will all kind of stick up together.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah, so you want to kind of connect it at least.
Okay, cool.
It will start to stick up and it will make more sense. But because the the front of it is long, it's flat, and then the new hair that you've just cut is sitting up. So once you start to join that through, and that is by connecting that guide through there, it'll start to sit better.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Thank you.
No pleasure.
Can I just say, Cedar, whoever's doing that man's ISO beard is lovely. It's just so lovely.
That's him.
It's so tidy. It's so tidy. Such a tidy beard.
So the top is going to be the hardest part, guys, because it's scissors. Clippers do all the work for you, but you got to work a little bit with this. Can everyone see? Yeah.
So is everyone up to the top? Libby, are you at the top? Yep. Think we're at the top.
Good. We're at the top. Fantastic. We've had a lot of hair come off today with this.
It's time to go number one, guys. Let's whip it off.
Look, I'm not a fan of just, if you've got it, flaunt it, I say. If you don't, then rock it.
All right. I'm looking forward to these after shots.
You're getting close.
Everyone's still in relationships. It's good.
I haven't seen anyone cry yet. Hey, hair can be pretty precious.
We're doing pet cuts next.
Pet cuts. Oh gosh. I'm not a dog groomer. I'm much more qualified.
Think you need some clippers for my hair, mate. Pet clippers. Oh.
Now, Nick asked me a really good question before the workshop about clippers.
Yeah.
And I recommend the Wild clippers. It's kind of just
Product recommendation.
Wild. Pardon?
I was just talking about product recommendation.
Oh, and
We'll do
product-
reviews next time.
What's that?
We'll do a review section.
A review on products. Love that. Well, men's hair always looks better with products. I get really upset with my men when they say don't worry about it. Like I actually have a little bit of a tear in my eye.
Wow.
But it's
I
not
don't use
always
product.
funny. All right, how's everyone going? This is looking really good.
Cedar's got the brush out. She's a professional. She's a professional.
She's the dark horse.
It's just really itchy.
Look at that manicured beard. So manicured.
And it's Sassy? Is that how I pronounce your name? Sassy, is it? Yeah, you've done amazing. What a transformation. The buff is gone. Yeah, I'm impressed.
It looks good. Looks really good. Wow.
Hey, and if you want to leave a little bit of length on top, okay, that's cool. You don't have to cut as much as I've cut off. If you like that little bit of length, that's okay. Yeah?
How's mine looking, Sheridan? Am I right to go?
You're looking amazing.
Looking sharp.
Sorry, showers now or not? Because it's as itchy as all hell at the back of the neck.
Yeah, haven't you got one of these bad boys?
Nah, not this week.
No, not this week. You have to put that in the shaver shop cart.
All right. Yeah, no, I looked at it. I'm going to, when they reopen, I'll go and, because you can't pick them up. They deliver, I think.
Yeah, I see.
So that's why I use the old ones, but they worked all right.
Yeah, that's right. Not a hair out of line there. Looks awesome.
Perfect. All right, Jared, thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure you jump on tonight, and
Yes.
I'll give it a little push along as well.
Thank you, Nick.
You're
That's
right, done.
awesome.
You have a great day.
Yeah, you
Thank
too.
you for your help.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Pleasure.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, how's everyone going with the top? Because I've got another little bit of a trick. It's the finale. Now you guys are doing pretty good because it normally takes me maximum 45 minutes for a men's haircut and we're at 37 minutes and you guys are looking pretty good. So I'm going to keep, it looks like everyone's kind of up to this stage. So Sassy, just with that bit that you're about to go into, I'm just going to explain something on how to connect that part. So there might be a little bit of extra length and that's good. It means you didn't go too short. So gold star, you want that little bit of length because that's going to stop you from going round. We're going to keep that nice and square. So as you can see, can you see all that extra length that I've got there? So that's kind of nice. But what I want to do is now blend this in. Right, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So can you see, Sassy, what's your partner's name?
Nick.
So see on Nick's hair, what you want to do is start to scoop this longer bit in with the side, and I'll show you how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You've actually done a really good job there, Cedar. That looks good. It looks already pretty blended, so you just have to touch it up a little bit. Oh. Hey, there she is. She's on the big screen. The pro. I love that. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do that, guys. All right, so I'm putting on this is, again, it's a bit disconnected. You could leave that long if you liked, but for your guys' sake and purpose, I'm going to cut it off and show you how to blend. So the line where you want to kind of stop is about there, around the, I guess, the eyebrow point. So comb up and out, up and out, up and out. And your comb is going to stop you from cutting off too much length. So you're better off just kind of going a little bit too low than a little bit too high. So can you see what that's just done, guys? That's just kind of blended that through, that long bit. But can you see how it's still got all that length still through there? Length is good. We like length. Looking good, Dad?
I was hoping for more mistakes.
I know, right? I
Everyone's
really
doing
thought
really
this
well. We've still
we're
got
all
time.
professionals.
We've still got
Yeah,
time.
still time. How
Cedar
you
looks
going?
very professional. Actually, Cedar's running the workshop.
You should give it a go, Cedar. Give us a recap of what you've learnt today. What don't you do?
Well, if you see this big hole on the side of his head, that's probably what not to do.
Oh, goodness me. How's that happen?
I didn't put the guard on in the first in the first shave, so
Freestyle.
there's just a small little patch here.
That's how good she is. That's how good she is. She doesn't need a guard.
Oh, Cedar! You had me fooled!
It was alarm bells early.
Fun!
She clippers by feel. Soul clipper.
Shorter, you know.
So still a little thickness.
Oh.
Hey, if it's one hole, that's like 95% good, right? It's just that 5%, yeah. And nothing in life is perfect.
Character.
Here.
It's still too high.
Here, on this side.
I mean, look here. It's too much.
I like that. It's just here on this side.
So I think we had a question from Team Sassy. It's very thick at the top. I heard there's a lot of thickness.
Yes, Darcy, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to tackle that one, I reckon. That one might be for a pro. But the only thing I could recommend is just taking it a bit shorter. But I like the length. I do like the length. I think sometimes in this scenario, Sarsi's done an amazing job. Though there's some things you just can't teach the first time, especially with thickness.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you have any thinning scissors?
No.
Yeah. So the
I have this $25 scissors from Chemist Warehouse that I bought to cut my own hair. It's very kitty.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Unfortunately, they're just not going to cut it today. Though, if you just take off a little bit of length, but again, with your hair type, you don't want to take off too much because then it's just going to get thicker and thicker and thicker. So you're better off kind of just maybe cutting it a bit shorter around here. So blending it up and through a little bit shorter. Yeah, through there.
Yep.
That's how you're going to remove the bulk. But don't worry too much about the top. Leave the top long and then just go a bit higher on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be shy.
I still feel like mine doesn't look, well, my man's hair doesn't look as good as, for example, Sita's back of her husband, well, guy's friend, whatever, hair. Like it just looks so smooth. But if you look at the back here, it's just like, it's a bit funny.
Yes. What you want to do is you want to take it a bit higher if you can.
So like just pull up and like more up.
Yes, more. Don't be shy. So
Don't be shy.
Here,
Yes, do it.
all the way up to here and at the back as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And so go as far as here.
Okay.
And then that will remove that weight and mushroom. And I do want to say as well, Sarsi, you're actually doing an amazing job because these two men have completely different hair types. So one hair will be a lot easier than the other, and different hair lengths as well. Cedar's cut hair was a bit shorter already, so it's going to be a bit harder to remove that weight.
Okay, I'm just going to go more.
Yeah, go more. Trust yourself. Just remember that horseshoe.
Yeah, trust yourself.
Sheridan, I've just got another question, sorry.
I'm very impressed, Libby.
It's looking a bit lumpy on top.
Lumpy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give us a little tilt, a little angle?
It looks lumpy.
Lumpy.
Maybe you can't see it. Maybe it's just
good. What do you reckon, Lee? How do you feel?
He's got hair all over him. And then
Yeah, look at this. This is like completely different lengths.
Okay. Sorry.
It's like, but that's you've like missed that whole section.
Oh, let me go back and let me keep going. There's a lot of hair.
But that's
there.
where you need to be like doing back
You
through
are
the
not
hair.
getting
Just
5
being
stars
like-
on Google, Libby.
Okay?
1 star.
This is Libby's first time, Lee. She's no King's Domain barber. I know you like to see the best.
All right, and then are we going to do the back at the bottom?
What bit's that, Libby?
Because he's got all the fluffy bits down the back at the bottom. Can I make it nice and even and sharp?
Yes, but we want to finish the top first, and then we'll go on to finishes. So what
Patience
you want to
pad
do?
1. Patience.
Just go back and to your guide in the middle. Yes, you want to just cross-check that it's all kind of the same length. So what you want to do is you want to pull it up and out. And if you've kind of pulled all the hair up, it will be the same kind of length.
Everyone's being very entertained on Facebook.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Everyone
I
wants
can't see
Sita's
that.
phone number. Apparently she does great haircuts.
Oh, yeah, they see the things better.
That's so good. But guys, can you see how nice and square that is? See how that's still square and not round, even though it's on a girl?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
what do you
lovely.
reckon? You like a nice square haircut?
Yep, nice flat top.
Yeah, there's a flat top.
Darren, that's
totally.
looking sharp. That's looking very sharp, Darren. Nice.
Very sharp.
Almost as good as yours.
Just buzzing over to Sita, the professional. Woo! Let's have a look at that hole. Tilt to the side. Oh, wow.
Can't see
Yeah,
it.
there's the hole. That's 8 weeks. That's 8 weeks. You'll be fine. It'll cover up.
Or
I'd stay in for 8 weeks, even if there wasn't a lockdown. Just stay in. It's a big hole.
Oh, Choggy rips the confidence right from underneath her. Sheridan just picked her up. She was going to be an apprentice next week, and then Choggy just...
Woo. The 4-week home hairdressing code. Over to Sassy. Sassy, how we looking? Looking good.
Is that working? Yeah? Better?
Yeah, a little
Hey,
bit. It's still a bit. Turn this way so they can have a bit of light.
Yeah. That's looking much better. Yes, so much better. So even higher. So because the side and the back, if you want to go to the back, you can even go as high as there.
But it's like it doesn't get cut. Like I go and then all this here. Oh, sorry.
That wasn't the scissors, I hope.
Like it was off and I just pulled it. But like it doesn't go. It doesn't disappear.
Okay, so are you using a comb as well?
No.
Okay.
That's comb.
Comb? If I bring this
You need one of Sita's haircuts. Just rip off the guard.
Yeah.
Makes anything disappear.
Wait, you gotta tell me.
So let's go to the back. Yep. And then, yep, perfect. So go on right into that and up and scoop out. Yeah, there we go. Is that helping?
Nothing comes off.
Okay, how old are your clippers?
I don't know. 2 years maybe.
Yeah, they might be a little bit blunt, perhaps. Would you say, or?
But if you look at the floor,
it's coming off. Yeah.
Just keep hacking away. It'll come off.
Just keep trying.
We need a chainsaw, I think.
What do you need?
A chainsaw? Anyone got a chainsaw?
Go to a number 2.
one Nick went to the hairdressers and he had just been working. He's a tradie man, and the hairdresser wouldn't cut his hair because they were scared of breaking the scissors on his hairs.
Oh wow!
So it really does. You've got a real model in your hands there, Sassy.
Not at Mamawest. They cut anything.
I'm coming to Mama's West.
I'm here to save everyone. I have no fear. In 6 weeks' time. Nothing can't be fixed, especially with men's hair. A little bit harder with ladies.
Hairdressing's only 4 weeks away, they said.
4 weeks, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit longer than that.
Coming over to Libby. What's happening, Libby?
Hairdressing is classed as now essential because people need to look good.
Well, tell me about it. I thought they got that the first time, but
Yeah, that's what Daniel Andrews said today, is that hairdressing is more of an essential service.
More essential.
Yeah, beauticians
Yeah,
not as much, but hair is essential because otherwise people get depressed.
Well, it's true. It's true. Look good, feel good. What do you reckon?
I know I feel better after today's session. Thank you, everyone.
She's coming for you next. You're going to have a hair like mine.
Sita, have you got some hair product? Nothing hair product can't fix.
We've got some wax.
Excellent. We're going to get that wax out shortly, I reckon. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Are we going to cut the front of his head at all?
Oh, so you haven't cut it yet?
Oh, is that what we're doing now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to recap?
Sorry.
It actually looks pretty good long. So
Oh,
what I
it's
would recommend,
Not
if
much,
you
not
can
much
leave
to
that,
do, yeah.
yeah, leave that front bit long. But
Okay.
remember that back bit? What you want to do is kind of connect that back bit just a little bit more. So if you can take horizontal sections,
Yeah.
yep, and connect it through to the shorter piece.
How far forward would you go to connect it?
So wherever the long piece and the short piece stops.
Okay.
That'll be your next section. So the short piece and the long piece will be your next section.
Okay. Kind of.
So, so what you do is say you've got your back already cut short.
Yeah.
Take your next section horizontal.
Yeah.
And lift up. And then connect them to each other. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
Your guide that you did in the middle, that'll be your guide. That'll be the length that you want to take it.
Okay, cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Pleasure. How you feeling, Lee? You feeling a bit safer? Hey, 10 points for trying. Some people wouldn't even try.
Buzzing over Team Sassy. Think we're getting thinner.
It's looking a lot better, Sheridan, on top.
Fantastic.
I don't think I've really followed the schedule, but I've just cut everywhere the same length, and I think it's worked.
Yeah. That's all right, Lee. We're going to go back to the paper. And we'll flip it back and blend that through. Don't worry too much about the sides. He's echoing.
I've muted him. Eating ice cream.
Silenced. My fiance just got silenced.
Can everyone post their before and after photos to Facebook?
Yes, please. Yeah, that'd be great.
Wow. All right. Seeing if does anyone have any more questions on Facebook?
You're doing the eyebrow trim as well, technique?
Oh, the eyebrow trim.
Yeah.
We can take you through the eyebrow trim. It is a special tip.
Uh-oh. Sassy's got a question.
Yes, Sassy, I'm here.
Oh, no, I'm saying, like, can we do the eyebrows as well?
Yeah, I've got a model, actually.
I can be your model.
You can be my model?
Some shaping.
I wish I
Can we
was
please
there.
do shaping?
Heath, can you just come here for a tick? I've got a very special model for you guys today to teach you to cut eyebrows.
And who's going to look after Junior now?
The television.
Oh no. Here we go.
Introducing my fiance. All right. So while you guys are cutting hair, I'm just going to do a quick demo of an eyebrow trim because we're not growing those. All right. So some men will steer me right away if I even suggest cutting their eyebrows. Some people get very upset about it and they're like, no, but everyone needs an eyebrow trim. So there's two ways you can do it. If you don't want to take out too much, you just comb the eyebrow up. Hold it with your finger and go on the top.
Cedar's using the clippers.
She's not, is she?
She's a maverick.
On the eyebrow?
She's a maverick.
You can do a bit of a split if you like. We're working from home, aren't we?
Do it.
Work won't mind.
Come and have a show Sheridan your good haircut now. You have to show Sheridan your hair.
Just another tip, guys.
Mum's done yours too.
They're extra long and thick. You want to go in with the comb and go straight on in and cut on the comb. Heath's are very long. I wanted to cut them for a really long time now.
They are looking luscious, Heath. So luscious. All right. Well, I think are we pretty close to wrapping up this tutorial? Does anyone have any more questions?
Yeah, we've got to do the making it look sharp at the back bit.
Yes, the finale. I'll just give you guys a bit
the
of
sharpness.
I have a question on the side because it's not blending for me that much.
Yep. Okay.
So I don't know if you can see.
I can. Yes.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, do I cut it shorter or do I just leave it at this point, or?
Okay. So what you want to do is you want to get the comb in.
Yep.
And so if you put the comb on the long part of his hair or just above it and get the clipper. Oh, so go on the other way and down. Yep, there you go. Yep. And then get the clipper and just blend it in.
Okay, cool.
That comb will help you from taking the length off, but it will also blend it through.
Okay. So how would you keep the comb against his head, and that's the amount that you would clip it off? Okay, cool.
Yes, and just blend it in. Don't be shy. You've got the confidence. You got this. This will also serve
That's another hole.
and to Lee as well. To blend in those sides, you want to just go on in the sides here.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just using it. He just easier, everyone. So you would want to hold the comb in like that and just go on in and blend it through.
Okay.
Get a haircut
That, Sheridan, Heath used to do that when he was young, and I used to cut his hair.
Oh, really?
He'd say, don't cut that bit, don't cut that bit.
Oh, he does that to me, Judith, as well. And I'm a bloody professional.
Yep.
He's the only client's hair I just do not like cutting.
He did go through a stage where he had it short, but he had a rat tail. And I used to plait the rat tail for him every day.
It's a classic look. It's a classic look.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you do have a clipper or a mini clipper, you may or may not.
Guards off.
You can use your big clipper, get the guard off, go on in.
Cedar's on. Cedar's on it. She's whipping the guard off. She's had no guard on all this time.
No.
It's time. Cedar's like, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting.
No. She had a guard on.
No, it was on.
15.
Far out. You had me there, Tongy. Jesus Christ. I almost had a heart attack. There ain't no coming back from that.
Oh, so what are we doing? Sorry. Let's zoom in.
So we're just clippering the nape of the neck. This lovely lady has no hair, but I bet you guys certainly do, especially if it's been a little while. So just go flush on the neck, up to the hairline. You don't want to go into the hairline too much. What you can do as well, if the hairline is very blunt, you can go on in with your clipper and just kind of diagonally go in and soften it, just to take the edge off. I really hate those men's haircuts that are like square right at the back, and you can really tell they've just had a haircut. I just think it's nicer to keep it a bit softer. And that's our haircut today, guys. I've got a little bit of sea salt spray I'm going to use for my product because my model's a bit longer.
Sea salt spray.
Sea salt spray. So men, if this would be good for you, Nick, in your hair type. Sea salt spray would just be amazing in that curl.
You talking to me?
Yeah, have you ever used it before?
Sea salt?
I got some at home.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sheridan, I think I went too high with the cut at the back. Is that bad?
It's not bad. Have you got a shorter guard, Libby?
Yeah.
So what you might want to do is that a number 1 or a 2?
We went number 2 because he was really scared, but I said we might go number 1 now.
So don't go number 1. Just go number 1 on the skin to the nape. So this part, you just want to blend that now because it's a 0 and a 2. So now you just want to blend from here to here if you can. It's a bit technical, but I've got full faith in you.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what does sea salt spray do?
So sea salt spray is like, you know when you go to the beach and you just have the best hair ever? Like after you've gone spearfishing, Chongi, do you love your hair afterwards?
Yes.
Are you, that's a no?
That's a no. You don't want to know what we do when we go spearfishing. Heath will tell you.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to ask. Chongi's the wrong demo. But have a look at that. Did you see her hair beforehand? See how it just captures all the texture? And it just makes it like sassy. Like, except not so sassy for a man, I suppose.
Cutting
Sassy's
to cedar.
the wrong word.
I was really happy until this point, and now I think I've just ruined it.
Looks good.
You haven't ruined it, Libby. You haven't.
It's all uneven and shit.
That's a look.
Sheridan, Will wants to know how to have wet hair look out of the shower normally. What should he use?
Gel. Use gel. Libby, it doesn't look bad. You just need to keep going and trust.
Gel.
Just make sure you're going a centimetre above the skin. A centimetre above the skin, and that will start to blend in.
Loose wet hair.
When all else fails, don't be shy. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
I'll be here all night. Or you may be.
Does anyone have any final questions?
Will wants loose wet hair. How does he do loose wet hair?
It's almost, I guess, impossible. But it's hard to get that wet look unless you keep spraying your hair down all day. But it's hard to get.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
Okay. I do have to go to the office on Tuesday.
Soft, wet, natural look.
Sheridan?
Yes.
Lee just told me he has to go to the office on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's okay. You look great, Lee.
I think he looks good. Sharp.
Is there a tuffy bit there? Oh my God, there's a tuffy bit there.
Let's get in there for the clippers.
It looks good.
So we're going to zoom into the gallery mode. Can everyone show us their models? It's time. Whoop. It's not bad.
Love it.
Darren, you're looking very sharp.
There's a Darren, not the onion.
Cedar's gone naked clippers. I want to see the back of this. Can you turn around, mate?
Yeah, what? That looks great, Cedar. I'm so impressed. And that weight looks like it's coming out now, Nick.
Yeah.
That higher looks good, doesn't it?
I'm impressed.
Yeah. Yay! You looked a bit scared in the beginning, but now he's impressed. Success.
I'm just a little bit behind, so I just need to do the clippers at the back to make it not look like, I don't know, bad.
Yeah.
Because we still got these like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better to keep it a bit softer. So just go into it a little bit, but don't go into it with it square. Keep it nice and soft.
So how do I do that again? I take this one off.
Yeah, so what you could do is you could even lift up all the hair and just kind of shave underneath it. Does that make sense? And
So
if there's like a curly bit around the hairline, just shave into it a little bit, but don't cut any of the length off.
With no guard.
Yeah, no guard.
It's been good knowing you, mate. Sheridan's going to ban me from these live streams. Just sitting there making comments.
I knew it was going to be good, especially with your face in the corner. It's so good.
Sheridan, just got one more question. It's got a bit long near the ears. Like, I haven't really got in there. Do you just have to, like, force your way in, or what do you do there?
Pin down his ear. Get Lee, hold down your ear. For Libby. Go on in.
With what?
With the clipper.
With the zeros?
Zeros, yeah.
What are you telling me?
And just go around the ear. Is that better, Libby?
Oh my god, that looks so bad.
Oh, Libby!
That is not what you want to hear from your hairdresser.
No, it isn't. I would be fired, Libby, if I said that to you.
Hey Sheridan, I have one more question.
Yes, hit me.
Can you turn around?
Which one?
Like so you can see the back. Got the back here, like this part's clean, but there's two little bits of fur down this way.
Yep.
Do you need to cut that off or?
Fur. I love it.
There's just a lot of it.
So yeah, don't be shy. Go on in there.
Yeah.
Yep. And just clip her around it, but just be careful not to square it off too much.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Just if you see like a little squirrely bit.
Yeah.
Just
clip it. Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sheridan.
My pleasure. It was so
Thanks,
fun.
Sheridan. Thank you.
Thank you, Chungy, for putting this on. We couldn't have done this without you. It was a great idea.
Thanks, Sheridan. Next week, we're going to do the guys cut the girls' haircuts.
No.
Libby's next.
Yes.
Get the shavers out.
Oh, wait.
Just don't be shy, guys. Get in there.
Oops.
I think it would be a much different experience, wouldn't it, Lee? Oh gosh.
All right, team. Thank you very much. Please like at Mamawest and have good weekends.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, Dad. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.